Guys, Kate here. So I want to do a little vlog today, this evening, talking about my experience of Mrs. Brimble's first ever mini planner con. It was held in Cambs. It was actually Cambs Mini Planner Con. It was such a fabulous experience. Lots of people are on just an absolute high after it. And so I wanted to speak to you about how I felt. I wish I had the opportunity to do it, excuse me, before, but this is the first chance I had. I went on Saturday, now it's Tuesday evening. It's the first time I've had a chance to do any sort of, I think, vlog-wise to do with it. My house is in a complete state of disarray at the moment. There's so much rubbish around and mess because we're in the middle of decorating. So I don't think you can see the actual mess behind me, but I'm standing in my bedroom. I'm hoping I won't bob around too much, and the lighting won't get too dark. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to do my vlog. Anyhow, so it's the first ever mini planner con, and I cannot tell you how fantastic the day was. I thought it was going to be fun and enjoyable because I enjoy speaking to people who have the same passion and interest in me as planners and stationery, but I think this day exceeded everybody's expectations. It was just, I don't think anyone expected what came of it. It's just the most weird thing in a way. And I wish I had the opportunity to do this vlog when I came home straight away when I was in such a high, but I got home really late because I may have missed my 2 stops when I was coming home because I was too busy looking through all my cute goodies in my planner haul, all my sticker haul and things that I bought. So I actually missed 2 of my stops, and by the time I got home it ended up being about 10 o'clock at night. By the time I grabbed food because my hubby came and picked me up. But anyway, that's another tale. So the planner con, I cannot, as I say, it just was an amazing day. It was such a positive and inspirational day. Anna wanted to do a day that wasn't just a meet up where people met up and chatted, and which was lovely, that'd be great, but she wanted to do something a bit more and give us something more for our more for the money sort of thing. Not that it's about the money, because anyway, yeah, she wanted to give us something more than just a chance to chat and what have you. So she did a talk, and another lady, Geraldine Davidson, did a talk, and both of them are so inspirational. It's just such they both did an amazing job. They should be so proud of themselves because they were fantastic talks. Anna talked about about goal setting and SMART goals, and about getting things done and how to use a planner and planning and how to get things achieved. And Geraldine talked about her, I hate to use the word journey, but her journey and how she came to creative journaling and how she came into the planner community, and about her story basically. And it's just a very inspirational story. She did a fantastic job, and just listening to both of them speak just really inspired and helped a lot of people, mainly ladies. There's one gentleman, and John of course, and his husband Mr. Brimbles. But you know, it was just such an inspirational day. The talks will be, I think Hannah's done a playlist for me on her YouTube channel, and I'll leave a link below. So if you didn't attend it, I really recommend having a look at the videos about it and listen to talks, because they were really good and inspirational. And it really was the most upbeat and uplifting atmosphere. It's just the most weird thing. I don't think anyone expected what happened. It was just, anyone listening to this might think, really, what are you talking about? But anyone who went there will understand what I mean. Everyone was so positive and so inspired, and they still are several days later, and they're just wanting to get creating and journaling, and you know, there's lots of different things. Like we're talking about the Miracle Morning, we're talking about different self-help books. Some people might not like that sort of thing, but they are really helpful if you take them for what they are and you take out of them the information you want. We're talking about those, and there's several of us now joining together and doing the Miracle Morning. We've got a little Miracle Morning group set up just so we can support each other, encourage each other. There's so much wonderful stuff came out of that day. It's just so fantastic. I think we're lost for words almost how brilliant it was. And apart from all the gorgeous goodies that we got to look at, and the lovely goodie bag that we got, I was overwhelmed by how great the goodie bag was. It was so generous. But the actual talks, I mean, I was so impressed, because it's amazing when you get a group of strangers together. No one knew each other. A lot of people interacted on Facebook and stuff, and some people may have known each other, but majority of people didn't know each other. And to get a group full of strangers into a room, and everybody just got on. And I wish there was more time so that we could all have interacted a little bit more with each other, because you all had your tables and you got to know the people in the table. I did walk around and mingle a little bit, but it's kind of hard because there's so many people there and time went so quickly. I met some amazing, lovely people, ladies. I met a couple of ladies, Debbie and Gemma, on the way on the train, and we met up. It's almost like if we're on a first date, you think you meet this person and you think, don't know who you are, but we're going to meet them. And I nearly missed meeting up with them, because I bizarrely got to Victoria, decided, oh, I think I need to go, where do I need to go? I need to go to London Bridge now, which I didn't need to do. I need to go to King's Cross. But I did make it on time. I've now worked out that I shouldn't be allowed to travel on public transport on my own, because I always cock it up, but it seems. But anyhow, I made it there. I made it home in the end. But anyhow, I met lovely Debbie and Gemma on the way up there, and once we met, we were just chatting. There's just no awkward silences. It's just amazing how well we all got on. And then we got to got to St Neots, I don't know how you say it, and we went to the cafe there, and we met a lady called Susan, and I think she was quite relieved to meet someone, because she was on her own there. She came up with a husband, but she left him behind. And we all just got on marvellously well, and we were all on the same table, with another lady, Loretta, and there were Sam and Becca and Beth, and was it Hannah? I think Hannah was on the table as well. But anyhow, it was just such a lovely group of ladies, and all the ladies everywhere, they were just all so friendly. But anyhow, these talks were just amazing, and a lot of people there have issues or anxieties or confidence issues. There's a lot of people, a lot of different issues there, and quite a few people did actually pipe up and talk up and put in their threatening bit, so to speak, to when after the talks. And anyone who did do that, they should be really proud of themselves, because I know some of the girls that did talk up, they had anxiety issues and what have you, and so for them to actually speak up and talk in such a crowd full of basically strangers was a brave thing to do, and they should be really proud of themselves for what they did. But it goes to show what you can do if you're in the right environment, and that's what it felt like. It was just a positive, inspirational environment, and it was also it just felt like quite a safe place. I know that sounds a bit strange, but it feels quite safe place for people to open up and talk about things. So it wasn't just about planners and our silly addiction. It's not silly addiction, it's very good addiction, but it wasn't just about that. It was just actually a lot of friendships were formed and bonds were made, and it sounds very corny, but that is truly what it was like. And there's people that I will definitely be keeping in contact with, and there's people I wouldn't have that much interaction on a day, but I'm now interacting with on Facebook, and they are just the most lovely people, and I'm so pleased to have got to know and be aware of this group and the people around, and I'm so glad I went to this day. But anyhow, I'm waffling on, but I really do recommend you do check out Anna's YouTube channel and her blog for talking about these things. It really was a fantastic day. Anna, you did a marvellous job if you do watch this. I thought it was genius the way, because the atmosphere was so electric, everyone was so sort of hyped up and stressed and tense and nervous and excited all at once when we all got there and the chatting was going on, that we all did need to calm down, and Anna geniusly sort of got us all to be quiet, sit down and just take a few minutes just to breathe and just do a little mini meditation or a bit of mindfulness, and she got us to do that for 5 minutes, or a few minutes, and it did sort of calm down the energy a little bit, and I thought that was a brilliant thing to do, very clever. And I certainly found it beneficial. I mean, I have been doing a little bit of meditation myself and getting used to it, and I'm still not very good at it, but I do think it does help sometimes just to stop and just think about what's happening and calm down a little bit, and that really did help, because I suppose it was so much emotions going on at that point. But it was just the most fantastic day, and I wish we could do it all very soon, but I've never experienced anything like that yet. This is the first time I experienced it, and I don't think anyone ever expected it to be like that, but Anyhow, enough waffling. Anyway, for now that is it. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. See you later.